YouTubers? This is Joey the Gym Junkie, and hold on! Ah!
Put your brakes on.
Because I'm not going to be talking about bodybuilding, and I'm not going to talk about fat loss. Let me tell you what I'm going to talk about. The two baddest boxers in the fucking world finally have sealed the deal for being the greatest fight of our generation. That's right, you heard me. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, May 2nd, are finally going to get this on at MGM Casino. It's already sold out. It's already fucking sold out. The pay-per-views on this is going to be so fucking high. We're talking about somewhere close to 2.5 to 3 million purchases. That's beyond. That's phenomenal. The purse is unbelievable. I believe it's over 150, somewhere around $200 million. It's unfucking believable, unprecedented amount of money it's going to be spent in this fight. Now let's get right into these fighters, and let me talk a little bit of why I'm excited, and I'll also talk about why I'm not so excited, and then we'll get into maybe the intricacies of like what could be really going on. Number one, you got Manny Pacquiao. The speed that he still has is speed. The question is, does he have that durability to be able to deliver that speed and power throughout this whole fight? Because let's be honest, everybody that fights Floyd Mayweather knows that Floyd is going to be unbelievable at deflecting punches. Every single fighter goes to fight him and thinks if they slug it out with him, they're somehow going to get him to fall off his game, and that has not been the truth ever. He's always been able to contain the fighter, to end up wearing them out, to end up tapping, dabbing him, and dance around. Now, I'm not the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan, but it's hard to not be a fan of him because he is an unbelievable fighter. And if you look at things from a boxing perspective, he's an unbelievable boxer, and that's why he's the great. He's the greatest of his time. Now, I, on the other hand, am a huge Manny Pacquiao fan. So I'm a little bothered that this fight is happening now than 4 to 5 years ago, you know, before the Marquez knockout. But let me tell you what I feel like is going to happen. So let's get right into the prediction. Let's take this from a different perspective. A buddy of mine always says it's always really interesting to look at who has more to lose and who has more to gain. So let's start with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao probably should be retiring. The reason why I'm saying it isn't because he's so old that he can't put together great fights. Is because he doesn't have that superior aggressive intensity where he just, like that Mike Tyson, where he just intimidates you right from the gates, and you just feels like you get fear in your eyes when you look at him. He's been knocked out, so we know he is not invincible anymore. But let's just say, let's go ahead and paint the perfect picture. If Manny Pacquiao, some way or another, is able to get Floyd to fall off of this whole tit-for-tat defensive strategy, then what we got here is an opportunity for Manny Pacquiao to somehow get in close with him and get him rattled, to possibly lay some fucking hands on him. Now let's be honest, how many fighters are able to put 3-punch combinations at Floyd Mayweather's face? Not a lot. Matter of fact, I can't name one. So the good thing is Manny Pacquiao has the speed to do that. But he's going to have to get Floyd in the corner. He's going to have to get him to get a little frustrated, and that's not going to happen easily. Every single fighter that Floyd faces tries to do the same thing, but they don't have the skill set, and they don't have the speed, and they don't have the confidence as Manny Pacquiao. So let's just say Manny Pacquiao wins this. It looks like it's in the clause where Floyd Mayweather is going to have the opportunity to get a rematch, which is kind of bullshit, because in my opinion, and that's what kind of makes people turn away from boxing, because you're setting up the fucking playfield that there's a possibility that he's going to lose. And if Manny Pacquiao wins, he really doesn't have any other choice but to get him a rematch, because let's be honest, there's nobody else to fight anymore, and there's no other big money involved in boxing other than this fight and the rematch later. So it's kind of scandalous in one way, but like I said too, I wish that Manny Pacquiao can just win this, seal the fucking deal, retire, and be done, and bounce out for a year or two, and make Floyd Mayweather make him so salivate so bad for that fight that he comes back and he gets paid the way he should be. But let's flip the cards. If Floyd Mayweather wins this fight, he still has one more fight left on his contract to do. So if he somehow is able to get Manny to get all flustered and wear himself out, and is able to put in good 7 rounds so that he wins it and takes it, because I don't believe he has the strength to knock Manny out. But You never know. Speed kills. And you never know. If Manny dies out towards the 8th round and Floyd starts to get faster, you never know what can happen. But let's just say Floyd is somehow able to clinch this. He's going to have a second fight. It's not going to be against Manny Pacquiao. It's going to be some throwaway guy. It may even be most likely go up a weight class and fight Cotto, which is an awesome fight, but it's not going to be a Manny Pacquiao and fucking Floyd Mayweather fight. So let's just flip this script and let's see what happens if Mayweather loses. If Mayweather loses this fight, not only does he have the ability to have the rematch with Manny Pacquiao, but he's going to be able to make even more money this second fight. Collectively, this guy is going to be making hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's kind of scandalous because if he does lose this fight, he has more to gain. Fuck. He's so scandalous, I wouldn't bet if he would have one of his buddies put $50 million on fucking Manny Pacquiao to win, especially since I believe he's like underdog at 300 right now. He could triple his fucking money and still get the rematch and still make a shitload of money. So this is where boxing gets weird. Floyd Mayweather really doesn't have a whole lot to lose other than winning. If he wins, he's not going to make the most amount of fight the next 2 fights. Yeah, he'll be able to tell everybody, yeah, I beat Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm the greatest, blah, blah, blah. But what's Manny Pacquiao fans going to say?
Yeah, because you fucking did it 4 years out of his prime.
Right? And he's going to be after chasing that the rest of his career, which means his legacy is never going to be perfected. But if he loses his fight and allows Manny Pacquiao to have the unbelievable chance to go ahead and rematch, now you're getting an Ali Frazier style. So if you were going to ask me who do I think is going to win, I believe that the reason why Manny Pacquiao is going to win is two different edges. One, because Floyd doesn't have anything to lose, and that might play a significant part in the mental game of this. And even though Floyd, let's be honest, he has some expensive habits, even though he likes his ego and he likes to stay undefeated, he really doesn't have a lot to lose by losing this match. Now, Manny Pacquiao still has the speed, he still has the snap, and if he can go at him and give Floyd a challenge that he hasn't had before, there's a good possibility not only could he just confuse the fuck out of him, but very well may have the opportunity to put this legend to bed. And if he does that, he gets the rematch, and by God, I so hope he does it again. So this is Joey the Gym Junkie, and my prediction is Manny Pacquiao could just beat him. I don't give a fuck if he beats him by just 2 rounds or beats him by knockout. Fucking knock this fool out. This is Joey the Gym Junkie, and I'm out!